Did you know that the movie Wolf Creek was inspired by a real-life serial killer? Yes, you heard it right. The spine-chilling allure of horror films often lies in their ability to blur the line between fiction and reality. It's one thing to be scared by a monster on the big screen, but it's another beast entirely to be terrified by the reality that some of these cinematic nightmares were born out of true events. Take Wolf Creek, for instance. This 2005 thriller set amidst the desolate Australian outback was inspired by the gruesome exploits of Ivan Milat, a serial killer who preyed on backpackers. It's a stark reminder that sometimes the most terrifying stories are not those that are concocted in a writer's mind, but those that are ripped straight from the headlines of our own world. Now let's embark on this eerie journey through the 10 scariest movies based on true stories. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Black Christmas. This classic horror flick from 1974 is not your typical holiday cheer. The plot revolves around a group of sorority girls who are stalked and terrorized by an unknown assailant. Now, what makes it truly bone-chilling is the fact that it was loosely inspired by actual events, specifically the babysitter and the man upstairs urban legend. This tale has haunted the dreams of many, with its chilling narrative of a babysitter receiving threatening calls from inside the house. The movie takes this horrifying premise and dials it up to a whole new level of terror. It doesn't just play on the fears of the unknown, but also the very real fear of being unsafe in your own home. A chilling start to our countdown, but we have only just begun. Moving on to number 9, we delve into Silent House. This chilling movie, released in 2011, is a one-of-a-kind psychological horror. The film is a remake of the Uruguayan movie La Casa Muda and is inspired by true events that allegedly occurred in a small village in Uruguay in the 1940s. Imagine being trapped inside your own home, experiencing bizarre and unexplainable occurrences. This is the terrifying reality for the main character, who must navigate through her nightmare with no way out. The movie is praised for its continuous shot technique, making it appear as if it was filmed in one long take, adding to the sense of real-time horror. It's a truly immersive experience, pulling viewers into the protagonist's terror and making the fear palpable. So, if you're looking for a movie that blurs the line between fiction and reality, Silent House is a must-watch. But hold on to your seats, folks, because we're not done yet. Coming in at number 8 is The Strangers Prey at Night. This 2018 movie is a sequel to the 2008 horror hit The Strangers, based on the horrifying real-life Keddy Cabin murders that took place in California in 1981. This film takes fear to a whole new level. The plot revolves around a family on a road trip who find themselves terrorized by 3 masked psychopaths in a secluded mobile home park. The relentless nature of the assailants and the brutality of their attacks is what makes this film so chilling. It's a stark reminder of the monsters that can hide behind the most ordinary of faces, making you question every stranger you encounter. 2 more terrifying tales, but the fear is far from over. At number 7, we have Black Water, a film that sends shivers down your spine with its eerie realism. Inspired by the terrifying true events that occurred in the mangrove seas of northern Australia, Black Water is a tale of survival against a monstrous crocodile. The genuine fear and desperation portrayed in the movie mirror the real-life ordeal faced by the unfortunate souls who inspired the film. The chilling aspect of Black Water is the realization that nature, at its most primal, is an unpredictable beast, and sometimes humans are not at the top of the food chain. Moving on to number 6, we immerse ourselves in the bone-chilling wilderness of backcountry. This film is a stark reminder of how a simple camping trip can turn into a nightmare in the blink of an eye. The story is based on a true incident where a couple found themselves lost in the wild, stalked by a relentless black bear. The movie does an exceptional job of capturing the real-life terror that the couple must have experienced in their fight for survival. It serves as a potent reminder of the inherent dangers that lie in the heart of nature, often where we least expect them. As we delve deeper into these films, we explore not only the dark corners of the world, but also the dark corners of the human psyche. Each of these films, based on true stories, offers a glimpse into the raw and often terrifying reality that lies beneath the surface of our everyday lives. They remind us that horror is not always about ghosts and ghouls. Sometimes it's about the real and present dangers that lurk in the shadows of our world. We're halfway through our countdown, and the horror is only escalating. Kicking off our top 5, we have The Mothman Prophecies. This film, released in 2002, is based on actual events that took place in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. The chilling tale of a red-eyed creature haunting the town and the disturbing prophecies that followed sent shivers down the spines of viewers worldwide. The Mothman, a mysterious figure that has since become a part of local folklore, adds that extra touch of reality to this hair-raising movie. Moving on, we dive into the deep, treacherous waters with Open Water. Based on the terrifying true story of a couple left stranded in shark-infested waters, this 2003 thriller keeps you on the edge of your seat, guessing until the very end. Imagine the horror of being abandoned in the middle of the ocean with no land in sight and predators lurking beneath the surface. It's a nightmare that became all too real for some unfortunate souls. Next up is The Girl Next Door. This 2007 movie is not your typical horror flick. It's a chilling portrayal of the depths of human cruelty, based on the horrifying true story of Sylvia Likens. This film serves as a stark reminder that monsters aren't always supernatural. Sometimes they live right next door. As we near the end of our countdown, we arrive at The Strangers, Prey at Night. This 2018 film is a sequel to the original The Strangers and is inspired by true events. Imagine a quiet vacation turning into a nightmare as a group of masked strangers invade your privacy and safety. The terror is amplified by the knowledge that this could happen to anyone, anywhere. And finally, we reach the peak of our frightful journey with The Conjuring. This 2021 horror masterpiece is based on the real-life investigations of Ed and Lorraine Warren, two renowned paranormal investigators. The film takes us through a series of spine-chilling events that are said to be based on true stories. From the haunting of the Perron family to the disturbing tale of Annabelle, the Conjuring franchise has set a new standard for horror films based on true stories. And that concludes our countdown of the 10 scariest movies based on true stories. Each of these films, in their own unique way, brings to life the horrors that some unfortunate souls had to face in reality. So the next time you're in the mood for a good scare, remember, the truth is often scarier than fiction. Well, there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the chilling realities that inspired the scariest movies: the unnerving Wolf Creek, the haunting Silent House, the eerie Black Christmas, the terrifying The Conjuring, the suspenseful Backcountry, the nerve-wracking The Strangers, Prey at Night, the petrifying Black Water, the spine-chilling The Mothman Prophecies, the fear-inducing Open Water, and last but not least, the horrifying The Girl Next Door. Each of these films, each of these stories are underpinned by the harrowing truth that they were born from real events. It's a stark reminder of how the world can sometimes be more frightening than our darkest nightmares. As you venture back into the world, carry these tales with you. Let them be a reminder that while horror can be entertaining, it can also be very real. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wonder Questy for more spine-chilling content like this. Stay safe and remember, sometimes truth is scarier than fiction.